Go. Racing. And Adolphus began very sharply. Clark's looking for the lead. Adolphus moves up on the outside of Castel Tricino in the early part. Tapa Kick Away Well is right up in third position, and Dale's been sent forward. Goes to fourth, just a fraction wide at the moment. Associates pretty handy to the speed, taking a spot down on the rails in the early part. They're followed further back in the field then by, I think of that Spiritly on its outside. Then came Ghost Walker, followed by getting up the inside is Zontawa from Tavros. Back in the field is Vermicella. They're followed then by Magnace from Night Patra, and the right reins last of all. So they sort their order out in the early part, and Castel Tricino holds the front, and Adolphus parks on the outside. Tapa Kick well positioned, Dale well positioned. 2 lengths further back to Associate. Has got plenty of galloping room in front and behind. Further back to Spiritly. Then came Tontawa from Ghost Walker. Then further back Tavros. Night Patra on a wide par from Vermicella Magnace, and the right rein sees them all. Castel Tricino shows the way approaching the corner, a half in front of the favourite Adolphus. Then Tapa Kick and Dale, they're both in stalking spots. 2 further back to Associate from Spiritly. Ghost Walker's on a wide path. The action's up front though. It's Castel Tricino, a narrow leader coming around the corner from Adolphus, and Dale pulls out 3 wide. Tapa Kick stuck in behind them, and then came Associate working into the clear. Moving up on the outside, Dale, and Dale pokes the head in front from Adolphus. Associate running on. Tapa Kick hasn't got much room to work with. Associate looms large on the outside. Adolphus showing plenty of fight. It's Associate, Adolphus. Tapa Kick is whizzing home, but Associate just in front. Tapa Kick bobs. Oh, close. Tapa Kick lunging at Associate. Vermicello whizzing home to get third in front of Adolphus. Then Tavros Magnace. Back on the inside behind there was Castel Tricino from Zontawa. Well, Dale loomed and then really peaked on the run from Ghost Walker, Spiritly, and the right rein. Photo finish. Okay. Has Tapa Kick driven through underneath Associate? He was finally going to win a race, Associate. Here he is. Blue colours Associate, Arrowfield colours for Tapa Kick. White nose of Associate. Tapa Kick's got up underneath him. He got the lunge in. And the photo will show he's won. Tapa Kick. Number 3, Zach Lloyd for Paul Massara and Leah Gavranich has won. Associate has run second, number 1, Zach Waddick and Danielle Sieb. And we're waiting on the third number.
Number 2, third.
Night Patra has failed to complete the course. In fact, he's pulled up quite sore, I would suggest. And Rhys Jones pulled up Night Patra shortly after straightening, but he's got away from Rhys and he's just come down to the front of house here and now being picked up by Michael Wood, the track manager. Yeah, he's a bit sore, Night Patra. He'll be taken away to the veterinary clinic. 3, 1, 2 and 6. Okay, Ronnie, Tapa Kick.
Yeah, it would have been something beat if he did get beat. He was climbing over their heels for most of the straight there. That was a real Zach attack, wasn't it? You had the Zach Lloyd on the winner. You had Zach Waddick trying to coax Associate over the line. You would have thought he's not the horse you can go the early crow with, but that's the one that got away, because although Tapa Kick took forever to get his luck, but finally they opened up for him.
Another terrific ride there by young Zach Lloyd. And Ronnie, I'm sure you will agree with me, you can just see in that ride how much Zach's matured. The younger Zach would have bullocked his way through and knocked a few down to get out, but he bided his time, and once the runs come, he let this horse gather momentum. He didn't rush it, he let him go through his gears, and once he hit top gear, he was lucky enough to get the bob in, but a terrific ride there by Zach.
And that little giggle as he walked past confirms you're right. 3, 1, 2 and 6, 34.66 the run home, 34.66, and they've run 151.48, but they couldn't have ran the race any slower in the early part. 151.48 home in 34.66. We've got the Pierrot plate, the 2-year-olds up next.